don't, stand up. Let's go. And we'll get that music going too. Get that playlist. Little thing about yoga.
All right, we're doing yoga.
I want to ask you guys a couple of questions. Who did yoga before P90X? Did it, loved it, knew it, into it, smart, ahead of your time? Who never did yoga before P90X? Never did it before P90X. Hold on, hold everything. Who hated it when they first started doing P90X? Hated it. Who still hates it?
No, I'll do it. I'll do it more now than you.
I mean, it's not rocket science why yoga is probably the most important part of P90X. The singular most important workout in the program. Because there's strength there, there's balance there, there's being present in the moment there, which is important when it comes to our modern lifestyle, which are nuts, right? But it's also about range of motion and flexibility. If your range of motion and flexibility improves over the course of time, because a lot of people think, well, I'm stiff, that's it, forget it. My parents are stiff, my great-grandparents were stiff, we're stiff people. And that's just who I am. It's because you don't work on it. Flexibility and mobility is not something that we like to work on. We like, punching, kicking, doing stuff that's frenetic and fun and visually interesting because we assume that works. But yesterday I did 4 sets of handstands. Just got up and held that thing for as long as I could. No, not much movement there except for the shaking arms at the 1 minute mark. But isometrics are important, especially when you add isometrics to flexibility and strength all at the same time. That's what yoga is. So if you're in Warrior 2, and I've got you there for some indefinite period of time, and you freaking hate me with every ticking second, you don't have to stay there because yoga is not competitive. It's not like, oh, look at everybody else. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's this easy to get out of it. And when you're ready, you get back in. The idea here is to make sure that you're always breathing. The breath is coming in and out. With every breath, you can sustain that posture, that asana or posture a little bit longer. We did this in the Bahamas. Who was in the Bahamas with me? Raise your hand. Outside in the sand, in the dirt. So this would be a little easier. But everybody at the end of that, everybody's going, what was that? Meathead yoga? Yeah, a little bit. So if you think, who thinks yoga's easy? Who thought it was easy before you did it? Isn't it fun knowing stuff about stuff you don't know nothing about? All right, so come to the front of your mats or your space or whatever, and make sure your feet are parallel.